Okay.
The Three Quarters Podcast, East Africa's premier sports video podcast, is back. Remember, you can interact with us on our social media handles that will be at the bottom of your screen. And let's get to chat about sports and the business of sports and entertainment, because sports is entertainment. I'm joined by my guy again, former Queen's captain, former Kenya international.
Due to public demand.
I think it's because of the Shivas. Tony Mutai. Of course, this episode is brought to you by Pernod Ricard. In particular today, at Shivas Kraal, we are drinking the 15 years. And we have some things here, courtesy of Tony.
You're welcome. Good luck.
So I'll go ahead and let me open this bad boy before we get into discussing some sports. So,
Ladies first,
you can say that again. Cheers, bro. Better than the last one? No. What did they say?
Oh, it's better. It's better.
Better.
It goes down well.
I guess the 15. Or it's the
Yeah, we
cigar.
should stick to this.
We should stick to this one. So anyway, let's get into it. Yesterday we had a chance to attend an event called the Socialite that had been organized by the Kraal. It was at Sports City. It was a house gig. And of particular importance, just what I want to discuss before we get into the actual talking of sports, is the fact that, arts and sports always go together.
Yes.
What comes to my mind immediately is, in the last week, of course, NBA legend Kobe Bryant has passed away. And the day that he died was the day that the Grammys were happening.
Yeah.
And you see when the Grammys had a moment of silence for him. We had LeBron James last year act as an A&R in 2 Chainz's album. So that was the main reason we were going to the Kraal.
Yeah.
Just arts and sports always go together.
Yeah.
It's a sports bar there, Sports City. First of all, what did you think about the event?
It was a great event. Very solo, young, talented guys. I was actually talking to someone. I was actually thinking this can be a major source of income.
Yes.
For very young guys.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people I interacted with were actually creatives.
Yes.
And they're trying to make a living out of it.
Yeah.
So it was really good event. I really hope something good comes out of all this talent you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's good you say that. I mean, it's like a source of income, because it's the same thing that happens with sports. Sports doesn't get an entertainment as that, and the arts don't get as much attention. And somehow, the generation just above us doesn't think that people can make money off of it. And I think it's a flawed way of going about it.
It is.
I think the other person we can discuss about, the other thing we can discuss about is your former teammate at Queens, Max Theory.
Yes.
Of course, he's left rugby now, and he's heavily DJing in that scene.
Very well.
Very well. And then just before we talk about that, let's see what Max had to say about his transition into the arts. Max, most of the guys on the Three Quarters podcast know you as a rugby player. But of course, we are at Socialite, organized by the Kraal, for a different thing altogether. I'm just curious, when did you start DJing?
It's a funny story.
Yeah.
I'm not even
in DJing.
Yeah. Started March last year.
Yeah.
And then figured out it's about the society. It's about when society.
Yeah. No. I'm okay. Personally, I'm very curious because I don't know you from this side.
Yeah.
I know you from the rugby side. Of course, we are members of the same club.
Yeah.
You played for Queens for very many years. You even went all the way up until representing Kenya in the sevens. It's unfortunate, and I just want to hear your comments on it. It's unfortunate that the arts don't get a lot of focus, because anywhere else in the world, especially in developed countries, you'd have been able to live comfortably off your rugby life. Then you leave rugby for obvious reasons, and you come into the arts scene, the DJ scene, and even entertainment. It's a bit better than sports, but doesn't get the focus that it should be getting. I mean, what do you think is a mess? What do you think is a problem?
I wouldn't call it like it's not our problem. It's just how our system.
Yeah.
It's just that people don't see the potential in the sport.
Yes.
Don't look at sport as a business.
Thank
Don't
you.
look at it.
Yeah.
Just look at it like it's something you do. Something
Like a pastime.
you play, get your money.
Yeah.
That's a whole career. Like you can build a career off something you love.
Yes.
Same way I love playing back.
Yes.
Same way just came into music.
Yes.
I love doing it.
Yes.
Gives me some cash.
Yeah, some coins here and there.
Over the weekend.
Yeah.
And yeah, it keeps me doing well. Because I can focus now on my energy.
Yes.
On that.
On this
Like
end.
this jobo.
Yeah.
In
In the middle of the week, and then you can focus. And of course, it's not grueling.
No.
There's no SNC
No,
DJ.
no.
Max, man, thank you very much for your time. It's fantastic what you're doing and focusing on the arts. And for somebody who's, like I said, representing the country at the 7th level, you've played rugby for nearly 10 years now at club level. And then to go into the DJ scene and see what you're doing. You're actually at the Kilifi Festival you're here over the New Year. So, man, congratulations. Cheers. It's a very good thing. Thank you very much. We'll be seeing you more as the night goes on. Cheers. That was Max Theory talking about his transition into the art scene. Max Theory, of course, for the people at the Three Quarters podcast, we know him as a former Queens player. He's your former teammate.
Yes.
And what do you think about his transition? It looks kind of seamless because it was only the other day that Max was featuring for Queens.
Yeah, and he's I think, is it 2 years into it?
Or a year or thereabouts. Yeah.
And it's amazing because as I was just saying, he taught himself how to DJ through YouTube and learning from his friends, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see, he's really enjoying it. Like,
Yes.
you see when he's actually, it's the same Max on a rugby pitch.
Yes.
He's enjoying both sides.
He's enjoying both sides, yeah. And of course, we didn't get a chance to interview popular DJ, DJ UV.
Yes.
Because I find it very hard to call him UV. I still call him Manchichi.
Yeah.
But I remember he used to play in Lanana and then went to Nondis. I think played a year or two.
Yeah.
And then, it didn't make sense for him to stick there.
Yeah.
So he focused on the DJ scene. And he's risen up the ranks, in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So I think it's time that people start focusing a bit much on sports, or might take the sports and entertainment, or rather sports and the arts, which are both forms of entertainment.
Yeah, I actually think the future for a good job is in the arts.
Yes.
Like kids who are studying the arts in university right now, I think they're the future.
Yes, they are.
Unlike when we used to be forced by our parents to know maths and physics. So you become a doctor or a pilot.
It reminds me of a conversation we had yesterday with you.
Yeah.
And we were saying, man, we must be the guys with the most boring jobs
Yeah.
in that scene,
I know.
the desk jobs and everything. But anyway, that was the socialite Kraal, organized by Kraal. It was a fantastic event. Thank you very much, Kraal, for inviting the Three Quarters podcast. Fortunately, we were unable to shoot on site because of the rain, but nonetheless, we don't take it for granted. Thank you very much. So we're going to Kenya Cup, which is something you and I passionately follow. And I'll just read yesterday's results and then discuss about the games that shocked you. KCB beat Harlequins 29-3. Cabras hammering Wamba 56-30. We had Homeboys beating Nakuru 47-5. And then we had Black Blood stunning Impala 2017. And of course we had Menengai Oilers beating Western Bulls 43-17. First, the shocker of match day 13.
KCB quits.
I like that. I'll cheers to that.
I was shocked by that.
Yes, yeah. But anyway, Blood versus Impala, 2017 to Blood. What's your thought on all that?
Blood, I don't know. For many years, a lot of people have looked down on Blood. But Blood can show up on a good day and give you a good contest. I've lost to Blood.
Yes.
Was it that last season? No,
Last season, yes.
I played Blood. It's the worst place to play. Their fans really fire them up.
Yes.
So they can show up pretty well.
And it's like any university team.
Yeah.
Uni, and that's what jazzes me about watching uni teams is that the guys are always there, and their guys are there supporting them, and it's a very good atmosphere watching the uni teams. I only wish, we keep on talking and what we're trying to preach about commercialization of sports, that can just grow. You think about March Madness in the States when the universities are playing basketball or college football.
And I think university rugby should go back to being really big.
Yes.
When machine was machine.
Yes.
university rugby then was really the in thing. Everyone wanted, even club players wanted to go school in good rugby universities.
Yes.
Yeah. So it can really develop the game.
Yes.
If all other universities like up the game.
Yeah.
It can really develop the game.
And you know, you say, I was thinking about Super Series, Bamburi
Yeah.
Super Series.
Yeah.
When everyone wanted to go play for, what is the team?
Sharks.
Nguvu Sharks.
Yes.
You know, the university side team. So yeah,
Yeah.
I do agree. Like we should be focusing on the university's game, and if we can build it, then we can be able to see a passion.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I always feel like the most passionate rugby players are the ones in high school, because you're
Yeah.
playing for nothing.
Yeah.
You're playing about the love of the game, and you know, pride.
Yeah.
So they transition right into uni.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good to tap that talent there.
Yeah.
So I'll just read the table real quick. Cabras are number 1 with 60 points. KCB number 2 with 59. Homeboys third with 54. Impala are fourth with 41. Jesus Christ. Oilers 36. Nakuru 33. Mwamba 29. Nondis 21. Blood 18. Queen 17. Bulls 13. Kisumu 5. So top 2 home semifinals.
Yeah.
Cabras and KCB. And straight path to the semifinals. Then Homeboys, Impala, Oilers, and Nakuru wrap up the playoff spots.
Yeah.
Of course, there'll be a lot of juggling in between now, because I think
Yes.
the Kenya Cup is ending in a month or so.
Yeah.
And for you and I, of course, we're just fearing relegation.
Yes.
And I don't think it's going to happen, but I mean, we need to be alive to the fact that it's a
I don't
possibility.
think it's going to happen. The club itself and the players are aware of the threat
Yeah.
being relegated,
Yes.
and they are taking it seriously. Actually,
Yeah.
what I'd say on the logs is any team that's playing Homeboys right now should not underrate them.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of teams show up playing against Homeboys
Yes.
with 60%.
Yes.
Even if you give them 80% chance,
Yes.
they can easily.
They can whoop you.
Yeah.
You
So
will.
no, if I was a coach in any Kenya Cup side, I would advise my players not to underrate.
Not to underrate.
Anytime any team is playing, especially in the playoffs,
Yeah.
don't underrate those guys.
I agree with
Yeah.
you, man. I'll refill you quickly
Thank you.
before we move into the 7th circuit, HSB 7th circuit. We had our boys out in Hamilton and Sydney this past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And the most unfortunate thing is we have only won one game in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We had a positive performance, I feel,
Very.
in Cape Town. And for some reason, I don't know if you get the same feeling, but for some reason, whenever we take a long layoff, the 7th team, we don't perform too well.
That's true.
And I think that is what has happened in Hamilton and Sydney. Not the best performance. Of course, we beat South Africa,
Yes.
which was a good thing. But what do you think about the 7th team performance?
Basically, I think teams are really strategic. If you see the way teams approached us in the first 2 legs, so
Yes.
they're approaching us right now.
Yes.
Tactics are changing. They're reading our defense
Yes.
even better.
Yeah.
Like if you are rushing, teams are kicking more
Yes.
against us
Yes.
and retrieving the ball. No, that's really dangerous.
Yeah.
in sevens.
Yeah.
So I think we need to, because we can't play every game the same way.
Yes.
If we are playing an offloading team like Fiji,
Yeah.
you can't approach it the same way we play
South Africa.
Spain, like
Yeah.
see how Spain are playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're very physical.
Yeah.
So we can't approach the teams the same way. I think we need to be very strategic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even the coach spoke during our Wales game.
Yeah.
Wales the one we lost.
Which was a
Yeah,
it was a,
we
it was a-
disciplined.
Yeah.
Though there was poor officiating from my
Yes.
end,
Yeah.
but when the coach spoke, he actually mentioned what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
said there's a lot of individual play.
Yes.
Yeah, there's not.
Team play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just think we need to strategize more.
Uh-huh.
Like even the way people are approaching Bufa, it's different from. And I remember we spoke with someone.
Yeah.
Like people will tackle him different. You know, it's all about strategy.
True.
And investing yourselves in every game.
Yeah. And when you realize he's a force,
Yeah.
then you can't take him for granted.
Yeah.
And like you're saying, he by far he's been
Yeah.
our standout player in
Yeah.
the first 4 legs. So the teams, like you're saying, their approach is different when you're dealing with Bufa.
Yeah.
Because you can't. I mean, he's now on their radar.
Yeah, now everyone approaches him differently.
Yeah.
One person to mention is the all evergreen Andrew Amonde.
Yes.
He's really good on the breakdowns.
Yes.
He's outstanding. I watched him. I couldn't believe. And it's those things a lot of people don't see.
Yes.
But he's outstanding on the breakdown.
Yes.
Getting us, like every rack is involved in,
Yeah.
we get clean ball.
Yes.
He's getting us a couple of turnovers, which give us good attacking ball.
Yes, an advantage.
Yeah.
And you know, the breakdown is a very important place
Very.
in the game of rugby. And I think it was 2 years ago, it was under Innocent Simiu's reign, that World Rugby actually focused on Kenya's breakdown.
Yes.
And
Yes.
how much it's improved.
Yeah. It was a masterclass.
It was a masterclass. Our guys are now physical at the breakdown.
Yeah.
So it can only get better. You know, I get the feeling that in Kenya we are very quick to judge.
Yeah.
And we always want results quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's true.
you know, we don't take time. Because look, it was only last season that we were relegated. We were almost relegated.
Yes.
So yeah,
Fought back.
Yeah, we fought back. So we need to be real,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word,
Yeah.
and see how that's going to go in the first season.
Yeah, because even the games we are losing, the score doesn't reflect how we are playing.
Yes.
So the fact that we are losing doesn't mean we're playing badly.
Yeah.
We just need to score more points.
Yes.
Let's say they say time beats us.
Yes.
But one guy I'd really like to see back in that team is Oscar Uma.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Add something to that team.
And especially ball carrying.
Yeah.
And three things from my perspective: ball carry, breakdown,
Yes.
and some sort of leadership.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
he's been in the system for a
Yes.
minute.
Yes.
He's been in the system for a minute. So we move into a short segment. Actually, we were having drinks when you came up with this.
Yes.
And it's play, bench, drop. So you play one, you bench one, you drop one.
Yes.
I'll let you go first with a list of three.
For me, let's do the.
Or you do forwards, I'll do backs.
No, let's do the Kange brothers. Kange, Humphrey,
Yes,
Kolo,
yes.
and Mike.
And Mike.
You drop one, play one,
Uh-huh.
and bench one.
Wait, wow. That's a hard one. First, you start by saying they're all very talented.
Of course.
And this I just take on the basis of experience.
Yes.
I would drop Mike. No disrespect. I'm just now.
So personal.
Yeah, so
It's
personal.
business.
Yeah. Between Tall and
Kolo.
Kolo.
Yeah.
I think, oh man, and you know all of them, like from a longevity perspective, they've all had long careers.
Yes.
It's gonna be. I would drop Collins
Yes.
and play Tall.
You'd bench Collins.
I would bench Collins, sorry, and play Tall, primarily because of like the presence that Tall has,
Yeah.
and from a leadership perspective, he's a calm head. I get the feeling, and that's why I would play Tall.
Yeah.
How about you?
Assuming they're playing Queens. Because Queens is a very tough team to beat. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've played with Tola. We were in the Kenya 15s team together.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
And he could never miss a single session.
Yes.
His discipline is above.
Yes.
Like for him to achieve what he has, his
Yeah.
discipline is way.
He's on another level.
It's on another level, and his mental, especially his mental.
Yeah.
On game day,
Yes.
he's different. He's very calm
Yes.
on streets, yeah, but on the field, he's a different animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely play
Play Tall.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I'd play Tall.
Then bench Kolo.
Because reason being,
Yeah.
the team would feed so much from him.
Okay.
Any team he plays in
Yes.
feeds so much from him.
Okay.
I'd play Kolo, the Kolo of a few years back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top try scorer.
Yes.
I'd play him because I'd bench him.
Yes.
I'd bring him like on the
60th or thereabouts.
no, a bit earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Just after halftime.
Yeah, when now Queens is leading. I'd bring him then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just to to bring some energy into the team
Yes.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say I dropped Mike
Mike, yeah.
because he's young and he has more years to play than the other
Than
guys.
the other guys. Fair enough. So mine,
Yeah.
all of them are at the standoff. Eden Aguero, Isaac Adimo, and Lavin Asego.
That's tougher than mine. Eh? I'd drop Isaac, so you can sit on the stands and have a beer. Because I like having a beer with him.
Yeah.
I'd bench Eden.
Yeah.
Just the virtue that Lavin has more experience.
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's it.
I would drop Isaac, and it's nothing against him. I think he's a fantastic player.
Yeah.
I guess
He is.
he's a fantastic player. I think it's just a case of he's been this in the last few years, and even him knows it. He's told me as much.
Yeah,
So
injury prone as
Injury
well.
prone, yeah. So I'll drop Isaac. Now between Eden and Lavin. If I think I would pick Lavin, though I'll be honest with you, I have a bias towards. If I'm a coach,
Yeah.
If I'm a fan, I'll pick Eden.
Yeah.
If I'm a coach, I'll pick Lavin because he's a calm head.
Yeah.
And at number 10, you need that. You need somebody who's calm, and then bring in Eden for the punch because one thing you get from Eden is broken tackles.
Yeah.
He'll run at the line.
He's playing really well at 12 actually.
At 12, yeah, by the way, and
Yeah.
I think he'll get his backs involved a bit much. So, yeah, I think that's how I would rule. Again, no disrespect to the guys that we've dropped.
They have more years of playing.
There are more years of playing. It's just how we feel. But that's another thing altogether. Anyway, we go into the English Premier League just as we wrap up. Or rather, the weekend's results. Leicester drawing with Chelsea 2-2. Bournemouth beating Villa 2-1. Sheffield beating Crystal Palace 1-0. Liverpool, my God, hammering Southampton 4-0. Newcastle drawing with Norwich. Watford losing to Everton 3-2. West Ham drawing with Brighton. And the shocker, of course, of yesterday was Man United drawing with Wolves 0-0. As we speak right now, Arsenal are drawing with Burnley.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the game of the weekend is Man City versus Tottenham, which we'll discuss about.
Yeah.
But from what you're saying, it's clearly looking like Liverpool are going to run away with this.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah.
I really don't like it. But they're running away with it. But I watched them play a week ago.
Yeah.
I feel even the officiating is leaning towards them.
Yes.
Because it's expected they'll win.
Yeah.
It's really hard to officiate them.
Yes.
Like, someone touches Mo Salah, falls down, straight free kick. You
Yeah.
know, it's unlike when someone touches.
Oh, Rashford.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's really, but they're playing good football. It's tough watching them play and winning so easily.
Yeah.
While Manchester are struggling even to put in a goal.
Yeah.
But Manchester played really well against City.
Yeah.
Though we didn't make it because of we didn't make it to the final.
Yes. Yeah.
But they really played well.
Yeah.
They won the game 1-0.
Yes.
But City also, I think God was on Manchester
Was on
United's
Manchester
side,
side.
because they were really the whole game they were attacking furiously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Liverpool are very clinical.
Yes.
They're ruthlessly accurate
Yes.
when they get the chance.
Yes.
It's good football they're playing.
And even the thing on the officiating, Tony, refs always play ascendancy.
Yeah. Yes. True.
And you can't fault them.
You can't.
I mean, if these guys are playing good football, more often than not, you find the refs leaning towards them. So, and Liverpool have been very good. And the reason why I want, as an Arsenal fan, I don't want them to win the league. But the reason, as a football fan, the reason I want them to win is because I like coaches who have philosophy.
Yeah.
And that's what Jurgen Klopp has with Gegenpress.
He does, yeah.
And I like, building teams. I don't like this patch what we've seen with Chelsea and Manchester City. You have money, you buy guys,
Yeah.
as in develop a team, and that's what Jurgen Klopp has done.
That's what Queens is doing.
Exactly. That's what Jurgen Klopp has done since joining Liverpool in 2015.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why Man City, a shadow of themselves.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, you're not seeing the quality you've seen in City in the last
Yeah.
few years, and especially after Pep Guardiola joined City.
Yeah.
You're not seeing the flair. But look, where Liverpool are, where I sit as Arsenal, I just want them to lose one game now,
Yeah.
so that they don't break the 49 match unbeaten record.
I know.
And,
yeah.
Yes, and they're almost. I mean, they're like I think 41 games or thereabouts. And I also want them not to finish a whole season unbeaten, like the Invincibles, or 3 or 4 Invincibles.
Yeah.
So that's the English Premier League. It goes on, I mean, week in and week out until the end of April, I think, May,
Yeah.
until we'll see then. I'll wrap up with some notes, and even for those people who don't know basketball,
Yeah.
at the very least, you know Kobe Bryant, because Kobe Bryant passing on with his daughter at the beginning of last week. And it goes back to a Christmas episode we had, where we had Kenya 15s.
Yeah.
He's somewhere around here.
Yeah.
But Kenya 15 center and Queen center David Ambunya.
Yeah.
And there's something he said about Kobe Bryant, is the work ethic.
Yeah.
Because they were discussing about Kobe Bryant's jersey was to be retired.
Yeah.
And he was talking about his work ethic and the hard work he put in as an athlete. I don't know what you have to say about that.
It's really tragic. Huh?
Yeah.
It all happened.
Yeah.
But it's like made the whole of humanity even reflect on life.
Yes.
Yeah, it's made even fathers reflect about their relationship with their kids.
Yes.
And you see, that's what sports does. You know?
Yeah.
Sports makes you look at things differently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For a lot of things in my life, I've applied what I've learned from sports to it, even at work.
Yes.
And it works out perfectly.
Yes.
But it's really sad. It's a sad story what happened.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah.
Yeah. But Kobe's work ethic is something everyone should have a look into.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
His mind was different.
Yes.
He could work on even small
Details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, like even something he wasn't good at.
Yes.
He'd work on it until
Yeah.
he gets good at it.
Yeah.
You know? And it goes to the old saying that hard work beats talent.
Oh yeah.
When talent doesn't work.
Yes, when talent doesn't work, then
Yeah,
it's nothing.
but his work ethic, I think, it got him, especially his high playing days.
Yes.
He was even when he talks about it, like
Yeah.
it even took him apart from his family
Yes.
at some point.
Yes.
Just to focus on what he wanted to achieve. I think everyone should learn something from this. As much as it's sad,
Yeah.
I guess there's something everyone can take home.
Yes.
From this.
From this. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I like what you're saying about like he worked on the details where he wasn't good. I was watching a very recent interview. This was actually before he died, and I was watching where he was saying that he knew that he didn't have the best vertical.
Yes.
And,
yes, like something.
and he would work on that.
Yeah.
He knew that he didn't have big hands to palm
Yeah,
a ball,
yeah.
so he had to work on his muscles
Yeah.
to improve that.
Yeah.
So yeah, his work ethic is unmatched. His competitive drive was unmatched.
Very.
It's a very tough loss to the world, whether it's not only to the NBA fraternity.
Yeah.
And that just shows you the impact that Kobe had on the world in general. I mean,
And to other sports as
and
well.
to other sports. For us guys, football, I remember him hanging out with Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Because he could speak Italian and Spanish very well. So he would hang out with the Barcelona team, Ronaldinho. I remember an interview where he was talking to some guy, and he was telling a guy that he's hanging out with Ronaldinho. And Dino is telling him, yo, I need you to meet this guy.
Yeah.
This guy is going to be the best footballer in the world.
Yeah.
And Kobe's like, hey, yo, you are the best footballer. Who are you telling me?
Who are you telling me?
And then he introduces him to Leo Messi.
Yeah.
So it's tragic, but like you're saying, we learn from
You take the positive.
you take the positives. That's true. Thank you very much. That has been a fantastic episode.
Always.
As always, we ask you guys to follow us on our social media handles there at the bottom. We want to thank the Kraal for inviting us for the socialite experience at Sport City. We want to thank Sport City for providing us with a venue to shoot, though we were unable to because of the rains. And of course, last but not least, we want to thank Bernard Ricard and Chivas Regal, 15 years in particular, and Tony for the cigars, by the way, for this week's episode. Stay tuned. We'll be back next week. Cheers, guys.